cost accounting, computerized information systems, assurance of information integrity and flexibility, to which the co-author is Mariana Gerber. The problem is that management and cost accounting, computerized information systems are not fit for purpose. Fit for purpose in the sense would mean that the computerized information systems are not serving management and cost accountants. This is because the computerized information systems are not flexible enough or are not as flexible as management and cost accounting, as the practice of management cost accounting, resulting in information integrity challenges. The ISO 27000 series outlines some key factors to create management system for information security. This is important because information security, information integrity is one of the things trying to be preserved by information security governance. Firstly, one must understand the internal and external environmental context. Secondly, understand the needs and expectations. Afterwards, a scope should be established considering the previous two factors. Following is the agenda for today's presentation. Corporate governance. Governance is to be in demand of a situation. Corporate governance is the system by which companies are directed and controlled. Directing and controlling of company happens within a cycle. Directives are given from the top level management downwards through all the other management levels. Then they are executed and controlled upwards. All of this is done to mitigate risks that the organization can face. Combined assurance model is internal and external controls for a strong organizational control environment that enhances the integrity of information reported. IT governance. IT governance is a subset governance to corporate governance. IT governance has become crucial since in the beginning, technology was only used as advantage. However, today, organizations are completely dependent on technology. This is because everything that exists in the real world are represented on information to make processes faster. Together, this also has risks to mitigate, which includes IT infrastructure, software, such types. And the combined assurance model, when looking at literature regarding the combined assurance model, current organizations are struggling to explain the internal controls and systems, which is very important since the King 4 has moved away from apply or explain to apply and explain. Information security governance. Information security are looking to preserve the confidentiality, availability, and integrity of information. Confidentiality means to preserve an appropriate level of information secrecy. Availability is to ensure timely and reliable access to and use of information. And then integrity is to preserve information authenticity, guarding against information modification or destruction. This is important because management and cost accounting is used to turn financial and non-financial information into useful information for internal decision making. Thus, the need for accuracy and relevancy within information are very important because management and cost accounting can be used as a practice for corporate governance and is currently being practiced on management cost accounting computerized information systems such as enterprise resource planning and customer relationship management computerized information systems. Further, corporate governance are dependent on assurance because the assurance are the evidence that are used to discharge the obligation of accountability. Management cost accounting information management and cost accounting, computerized information systems inflexibilities. CISs like ERP and CRM CISs have predefined management and cost accounting methods. This is a problem because management and cost accounting are completely flexible and can be used for very specific organizational purposes. Thus, having only predefined methods breaks the relevancy, which is a property of information integrity. Adding a new management and cost accounting methods to these CISs takes a lot of time and communication on current management and cost accounting computerized information systems like ERPs and CRMs. This time breaks also the availability, but also during that time period, the information the company has is irrelevant. It breaks the relevancy. So, yeah. When a management and cost accounting method is added to current management and cost accounting computerized information systems, reports are not congruent. This is because the management and cost accounting methods are not complementing each other anymore. So being it not congruent, again, breaks the relevancy, which is information integrity, which is a problem because it breaks the overall assurance within corporate governance. Further, it's also worth noting that currently only financial information as assurance is not seen as completely relevant anymore. Internal decision-making and internal thinking is also supposed to be reported and explained. The combined assurance model. The combined assurance model is a notion that started with the King Committee. They have, because it's apply and explain, they've not given exactly check marks for every assurance there should be, but they've given assurance categories. So the organization's core work functions that own and manage risks is the first one. The second one is the organization's employees' functions that facilitate and oversee risk management and compliance. The third is internal assurance providers. These are all internal assurance controls internal to the organization. And yeah, next would be the external auditors, specialized external assurance providers, and the regulatory inspectors. The red arrows then points to the suggested model specifically for management and cost accounting computerized information systems. The controls provided here, or the control categories, is management and cost accounting computerized information system core controls. This would be the controls necessary within a computerized information system so that all the employees that takes part in practicing management and cost accounting can do their work. The official terminology by the Chartered Institutes of Management Accountants gives all the necessary cost terminologies and then explanations of what it is and what should be present within a management cost accounting method. Management Cost Accounting Audit Committee controls. The management and cost accounting method should be audited by the internal audit committee. This is also to further enhance the integrity of the information and so that it can be bettered. More about that can be read in the Chartered Global Management Accountant. Management and cost accounting, computerized information systems, internal assurance controls. This is all the management and cost accounting CIS controls that are internal to the computerized system, computerized information system. The ISO 27000 series gives controls, technological controls as well, that can be used and are detailed, explained detailedly within the 27000 series. Management and cost accounting, computerized information system, external assurance controls. These are all the assurance controls externals to the computerized information system. These are any documents that explains the system to some extent, and it can include, or should include, training, what technology is being used, how it's being used, or then also the management and cost accounting method itself should also be explainable for the internal audit committee. Altogether, the management and cost accounting computerized information systems combined assurance model is not to replace the normal combined assurance model, it's to enhance it. It's also worth noting that because they've moved away from apply and explain, it's the reason they're not giving exactly you specific controls within a combined assurance model is so that you approach governance mindfully and then explain what you are doing. Okay, thanks for your time. Any questions? So firstly, when looking at the, the ISO 15944 series explains what a constraint is and how to implement it within technology. Constraints are also used by management and cost accountants to create management and cost accounting methods. So this would give a lot of help within communication and documentation that most of the people can review, knowing what constraint is. So constraint, in general, is a very good example for documentation and can be used also to create relationship database management system schemas. So yeah, I would say that would be the first step, since it's the first control category, and it is the management cost accounting accountants that have these inflexibilities that they can't implement what they're trying to count.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just sort of, man. Just one again from me. Did you consider how the flexibility can be built into maybe an accounting system to accommodate the future changes in business processes or even regulations? Not sure if you get that.
sorry, excuse me,
Maybe-
I lost you at business processes.
Yeah. Okay, maybe how to ensure the data assurance.
The data assurance.
Yeah.
Okay, so within the ISO 27000 series, there are log files that you can create. So for instance, every transaction in a transactional database, which is a relationship database, can be logged. You can either log it yourself, however, a lot of databases do log it. However, you can make a logging system, which when you add something, everything that's added is added again in the logging system. And one updated before the updation, the current values are recorded, and then afterwards, the new values are recorded as well. This will ensure that nothing else other than the technology within the database, the stored procedures, nothing else is changing the data.